Today in this video, we are going to unbox and compare the real version with the fake version. So if you're new here, my last video, I bought a dress that I stupidly thought it was the real version, had no idea it was the fake version, and as soon as it arrived, in short, it was rubbish. I'll leave the video down below so you can see how bad it is. But when I found out the real version, I had to go and get it. But back then when I was recording, it was completely out of stock in every single color, every single size. So I went to check 3 days ago and the pink one and the black one was back. So I went and bought two. Reason being is I realized I'm between two sizes-ish. Technically no, but because of my preference, I like things to be a little more fitted. So normally I go a little bit smaller than I normally would. But essentially what happened was I am on the upper of the size small and the lower end of the size medium. So I decided to get both and see, because I don't want to get a size small and I realize I can't even zip it up. That could very well happen because I have gained a lot of weight recently. But I thought it'd be interesting to see the difference of sizes. Also with the size medium, I don't know, I have a relatively small upper torso, I'd say. So I didn't want any gaping or anything that had any gaps when I'm wearing the dress. So that's why I got the small one and the medium one. So the dress is called Mademoiselle and it's from House of CB. I'm just gonna show you the fake one. The fake one I got was called Lavo Fashion and I got the dress for $29.99. And this was the packaging. It didn't send it like that, but this is what it looks like. This is the dress. Let me show you what I got from the real thing. I'll give you the fact that the box is a little bit broken, but this is two dresses. My husband was like, this box could fit 5 of these dresses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get the idea. So we're going to unbox it. I'm very excited. It feels very heavy. Oh, they are individually wrapped and very nicely wrapped. Okay, so inside the box, looks like this. And we have a little card, House of CB. I've never purchased from them before, but I just thought their stuff was so beautiful today. Okay, so that's the receipt. And there is also a label, a return label if we need. This is crazy. This is one of them. This is one dress. This one is the other dress. I believe this is the pink dress and this is a size small. The fake one. The pink dress, size small. Look at the size difference. You can see why I was complaining so much about this. Also, an update on this, I have reached out to them to try and get a return. Got nothing back. Nothing back. They left me on red. So just be careful. Don't order from them. Now let's unbox this. I don't know how to open this properly. Oh, all right, we just got some of these gels. Right, this is it. Oh my gosh. The quality, it's not even close. Like that fake has got it so wrong. The type of materials, everything is so... Oh my gosh, finally. So this is the actual dress. Oh, it's a proper pink. Oh my gosh, this is puffy. This is what I'm, oh my, it's so thick. It's like a Duchess satin. It's a thick material and then bottom it's tulle and then lining. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is the pink dress. We'll have a look at the black dress. So this is a size small. There's also a side mesh, which the fake one doesn't have. But there's a side mesh right there. There's also boning in there as well. There's actual like cups, metal cups. The wires for the cups is all there. There's no bra padding. So that will be interesting because I'm going to be honest, I got one that's very non-existent. Oh my gosh, the black one's also beautiful. Okay, right, so this is why I was like, okay, because of the medium, I was a bit worried whether the bra pad or the bra part was going to be bigger. And it is. It's much bigger. One of mine's definitely not going to fit. I know that for a fact, but regardless, I'm going to try it out together. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Okay, so inside of the black one, we have like a white beigey color lining, which I quite like. It's a very nice one. This bottom, by the way, is very thick. The amount of layers, well, actually, there's just one layer at the front and quite a bit at the back. Yeah, there's oh my gosh. This is the back. Look at that. Okay, I'm gonna try this on. My room's a bit of a mess, but this is night and day compared to the fake. Not even close. Oh my gosh, dare I say night and day? Okay, so don't get me wrong, I did have to really squeeze. I had to get my husband to get me in this. But this is a size small. I'm gonna say if you're between sizes, just follow what they say. So if I just followed what they said on the size charts, I should have got a size medium, which I'm glad I did. Let me go and get some shoes. But I have to say, this is so adorable. Oh my gosh. All right, it's very wrinkly. But I just realised this isn't covering dress number one. This is a size small. It's a little bit tight on me. The thing is, what's tight for me is the waist. My waist is probably the biggest part of me, really. The top bit, once it goes past my waist, is perfectly fine. And as you can see, the bra cups are actually fine. Even with my small one, it works. This is what I expected from the scammer. Not that I knew they were scamming, but oh, this is so nice. This is actually nice. Okay, so this side, you can see there's a slight gap, but that is very normal for me. Like I said, this side is quite literally non-existent, so I'm okay with that. I've accepted myself, it's fine. So this is what I got. I paired it with my Reiss heels. So this is the dress. It is so puffy, exactly how it's supposed to be. And in the back of this dress, you got that slight mesh. You know what? These heels actually goes quite well. Anyway, so this is dress number one. I'm also hoping that I'm not flashing anyone, but I can't move around in this dress for too much because I feel like the metal, the bra wire is what I would say. They're not flushed to my body, and that's because, well, it's a size M, and the rib cage, this part, I'm definitely a small. So yeah, that's probably why this is so messy. But in terms of the dress, this is beautiful. I don't know which one I prefer, the black or the pink. Oh, that's just so nice. I do feel like such a princess in those. I do have to say the zip bit was a bit difficult. Even for the medium, I had to go and grab my husband to go and do it for me because I think it's just because of the difference in the layer of the fabric, it makes it quite difficult to zip it up. Just a heads up. But other than that, beautiful dresses. So this is the size M, the chest area. This just about filled it out. This, not even close. No. This is not. Again, it was one of my worries, and I'm glad I got both sides, the small and the medium. I did get a cup A to C for the medium, but I know for me, I feel like my top, apart from my waist, is relatively small. So it just was never going to happen. Even if I did get a medium and the cup is small, it's just not going to feel. But regardless, still a beautiful dress. I love the trimming of the black dress, the contrast of this dress. Anyway, I'm gonna show you. My room is such a mess, but this is what it looks like. I'm not gonna lie, that was a bit of a workout, but there is a couple of things I do want to point out, and they are more or less kind of just to me, I think. But if you have a similar body type, body situation to me, maybe just keep that in mind. Number one, the size small fits really well everywhere for me apart from the waist. The waist actually, it was a whole workout to get me in, at least past the waist bit. Once it's past the waist, the top, everything fits well. When it came to the medium, my waist, okay, it's probably worth noting, my waist is slightly bigger than I would say for my size. So if I was a size 10, my waist would be a size 10/12. If my body was a size 8, my waist would be a size 10. That's kind of how my body works. Unless I really diet it down, then it will go into kind of my size chart, if that makes sense. But otherwise, that's the situation I'm dealing with. Chest area, absolutely nothing going on. Literally nothing. The fact that wearing a size small, I don't have to worry about like bra gaps. Like there was a little bit, but it was very minimal. And trust me, on this side, it's pretty much, it's gonna be there whether I like it or not. It's gonna happen. It's just a matter of, can I get away with it, or is it outright just exposing myself? And in this case, for the size small, I could get away with it. I'm perfectly fine. No issues at all. It doesn't look too funny, at least to me, knowing what I look like in some dresses. But when it comes to the size M, this is interesting. So the size M is where my waist actually fits. But the bodice, it does fit, but the chest, the bust area, that measurement did not fit because the bra wire wasn't aligned anymore. It wasn't hitting me where it's supposed to hit, right under the chest. It was more kind of like just floating around, which again doesn't help when you already got small chest and you really need those wires to kind of, I wouldn't say push it, but kind of, you know, tell them where they need to go, basically. But without that, I had gaps that I was exposing myself. There was no way I could wear that dress out in public. If I had to pick one size, now, even though the size small wasn't very comfortable when it comes to the waist, and it took a lot more time for me to get in it, I will still get the size small because I can actually wear it out. Whereas the size M, there is no way I could wear that out. I could only wear that here in videos because I know I could just clip out any accidents. So that's what I have to say in terms of like the small and the medium. I'm gonna compare the real stuff to the fake stuff. So this is the fake one from Lavo Fashion. Got it for $29.99. The other dresses was $199 each. In my last video, I don't even remember, but there's a couple of things I said. First of all, the fabric. The fabric is completely different. I would even say the tone of the pinks are also not the same. This is, I was right, a little bit more peachy, whereas the other one is a bit more baby pink. The fabric, this one, stretchy, not good. The real thing, not stretchy. It is satin. It's very, very minimal stretch, very minimal. The original one also has some sheen to the fabric. It's more like a satin. It feels really good. Whereas this, nothing. You get nothing out of it. No sheen, nothing. I would almost argue that this feels more like a lining. And another thing as well, I'm just noticing this now, but they did not hem this well enough. Look at that. If I hem that at home, I'm giving myself so much crap at the moment because my hands at the moment look like this and I'm like, I am a terrible sewist. I am, but you know, tells you about the expectations when you get these things like that. Next thing, the lining. The lining is thin. Thin lining, literally I would say polyester, I almost ripped it, but polyester. And then at the end of it, that's the only tool you get. Quite literally the only tool you get. Now, when you go to the real thing, we're going to use the pinks. First of all as well, very heavy dresses, very extremely heavy dresses. The lining is thick. I would almost say, actually, you know what, this is crazy. The lining in this dress is thicker than the main fabric in the fake dress, I would say. It is, it's more luxurious. Look at the sheen on this dress. Again, the hem, beautifully done. Okay, this puts me to shame. The tool in this, it is coarse. I didn't know what kind of tool people should use, but I'm telling you, the other one, cheap tool, very, very thin. I wouldn't say cheap, but it's just not very structured. Whereas these tools, they're coarse. You don't want to sleep on these. And you have one layer here, and then at the end, you get 1, 2, 3, 4 layers to kind of give you that puffiness. So that's where this comes from, and I'm learning this now, which is actually really, really cool. So that's the main difference. The other things that I think is very worth talking about, the bra section, they have underwires. The fake one doesn't. They also have a mesh on the side. The fake one doesn't. This is the only mesh side. The real one has actual boning, whereas the fake one got none. No boning whatsoever. There's actual pockets. Look. Ooh! There's quite, okay, they're not very deep, I'll give you that. Not very deep pockets, but they're pockets. You can definitely put some, you know, soothers, cough sweets, chewing gum in there. Can definitely do that. Beautiful dresses, I love them. And I think those are the main difference. It's quite a lot of difference, and they're quite big difference as well, which is I think why this is £199 and the other one I got was 30. It makes sense why I got scammed. But like I said, back then I wasn't thinking, I really wasn't. Do I think these dresses are worth it? Personally, for £199, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of think they are. Especially if you love dresses, they feel really luxurious. Like the fabrics are very thick, they are heavy, there's some weight to it, they are puffy. One of my pet peeves, and I don't know if it's actually should be a puffy, but one thing I don't like when it comes to like puffy dresses, a lot of time you have to put like a petticoat underneath, like you have to wear an extra petticoat. When I wear dresses, I don't want to be thinking about, oh, I have to get myself a petticoat. No, this one is basically built in, which I love. For me, I think what I would need to do is lose some weight. Hopefully I don't lose any chest while I'm on the way. It's just so I can slim down my waist and actually wear this comfortably. There is no way I can gain as much weight as I need to fit into that black one. So if I was to get one, I'll be getting a size small. So that was the review for these dresses. Let me know what's your thoughts in the comment section down below. I'm so happy that they are now available online and I managed to get my hands on them. I'm actually really glad I got the size small and the size M, just because, well, both of them had issues. The small one, as I said, it was tight around the waist, but I did manage to get myself in it. And then for the medium, there was no way. There was absolutely no way I could wear that out. So take that as you will. So I hope you found this video useful. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely day and I'll see you next week. Bye.